Hey, good morning, guys. Welcome to another episode of Next Step Espresso, your daily shot of fitness. I am your host, as always, Johnny Landals from Next Step Nutrition, bringing you the podcast that helps you overcome the industry confusion and get results for good. Today, we're on episode 381. Have you ever asked yourself why you want abs? Seriously, think about that for a minute. A lot of people come to me with the want of visible abs. I know for a fact in my past that is all that drove me. And if you've been here for a while, you'll know I've talked a bit about body dysmorphia, I've talked a bit about body image, I've talked a bit about my background in CrossFit in particular. That was where that stemmed from. And even when I got to my leanest back in 2015, I was in a position where I wanted to be leaner. I was like, I need to be completely shredded. This isn't enough for me right now. I need more. I need to be lighter. I need to be more shredded. And it all came from the CrossFit world. It came from all of the athletes. It came from the people I trained with. It came from that perception that was health and that was fitness and that was where my self-worth came into it, right? And so I did a very, very strict macro tracking diet to get there, trained very hard, but still didn't think that I was there, even when I was, right? And the thing that I remember most is that I wasn't happy when I was there. I wasn't unhappy, don't get me wrong, but happiness is much more about just your physique, and much, when you get to that leanness level or you get abs, you will probably think to yourself, right, what now? Or what next? Because it doesn't fulfill what you think it will. You will still be left there with a hole that you're trying to fulfill through chasing a physique. So what I want from you today, dear listeners, is to think, well, why am I chasing a certain body composition goal? If it's because at the minute you're a bit bigger and by losing some weight it'll improve your health and improve your confidence and stuff, then yeah, great, all power to you. But if you are already quite lean and you are chasing getting leaner, or you're chasing visible ab tissue, just have a think to yourself why that's so important to you, and ask yourself that question 5 times. Ask yourself why does that matter? And then when you have an answer, ask why that matters, then ask why that matters, ask why that matters, and ask why that matters. Because it's a slippery slope when you start asking those questions, and you're able to check your thoughts, you're able to understand your intentions. And what I want you to do is ask yourself whether those last few kilos or those last few pounds will make your life any better or any worse. Do you have to be stricter to get there? Do you have to miss out on more food? Do you have to miss out on more social events? Do you have to miss out on more life? Do you now look like you have a disordered eating with food? Are you passing that on to your kids? Are your kids seeing how you are around food and around your body composition, and are they picking that up? Are they wanting to track their food? Are they wanting to lose weight? Are they picking up these patterns from you? Because you do have to think about these things. So by all means, if you want to get abs and you go through the 5 whys and you're happy with making those life decisions, you're happy with making those choices, you feel like you can maintain the results and you are 100% all in, all power to you, you go ahead and do it. Because if you do it for a photo shoot, let's say, and you get visible ab tissue and you feel like that is an achievement because you've gotten there and you've done the discipline and what have you, that's great. And for fitness professionals and people who are very, very active, they will be able to hold that physique more easily, right? When I was a CrossFit coach and doing 2 sessions a day and coaching 4 or 5 classes a day, as well as doing some PT hours and walking everywhere, hey, I was able to maintain a really lean physique as well, and I had no disordered eating whatsoever. Well, sorry, I did, because I tracked all my food, but I was eating a lot of food. So I could have moved away from tracking and maintained my physique through habits because of the amount of food I could eat to stay lean. Not as easy for everyone who work a 9 to 5 and sit on their ass all day, right? So have a think about whether you're getting this for the right reasons, whether you really want them or not, why it is that you want them, where that urge is coming from, and whether once you've got it that you can maintain it, or if you'd be happier maintaining a slightly higher body fat percentage, and if you're okay with those differences. So double think today, guys, what your goal is and why you're trying to get there. Thanks as always for listening to today's episode of Next Step Espresso. Funnily enough, tomorrow I welcome on Dr. Dan Feldman, who is a registered dietitian, and we are going to talk, we do talk a lot about male body image, male body dysmorphia, and we talk a lot about where those urges come from, wanting abs, self-worth, and a whole other host of things. So if this topic has resonated with you today, you don't want to miss tomorrow's episode of the Flat White Chronicles. But for now, I wish you a good day, and I'll see you again tomorrow for another daily shot of fitness.